I think you should just shoot from the hip.
Your day has been a tough one. There's no hope for your week. You've missed another episode. It's looking pretty bleak. Warning. And this is full of spoilers from lads just up your street. So grab a cup of your favorite stuff. Sit back, put up your feet, and let's chat shit. Chat shit. Let's talk total rubbish and ramble a bit. Take the piss out of you. Take the piss out of me. It's not the kind of shit that you get on TV. It's not the kind of shit that you get on TV. It's not the kind of shit they talk about on TV.
Come on, let's go chat shit.
Oh, fucking... Slicker than your average. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Chat Shit, Comics, whatever, mashup, thingamajig, bobbity blue, whatever we're going to call it. We're just going to talk shit. So, it's a Let's Chat Shit extra. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I'm your host, Shane Richard Jordan. With me, as always, for this show is Christopher Alfonso. And coming over from Let's Chat Comics, Ben the Hitman Potter.
Thank you very much.
Chris?
Good day.
Good day. Gav the producer's back in the eggs. I'm no longer solo.
Eating a bit of cake?
Eating a bit of cake. He's on cake.
Gotta be done.
Gotta be done. So today we're going to talk about porn. Let's just go down the road. Check porn, I think. Well, no, today we're going to talk about stuff. Wonder Woman.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
We're going to talk about Wonder Woman. We're also going to talk to the ladies over on Ladies in My Spare Time.
Oh, yeah. Do that first. I can have a lead back and put music on.
Yeah, let's do that first. All right, then. So, I don't know if any of you have listened to their the cast of Pod.
No, I haven't. But what I will stop you there. So, how much of our stuff is actually being kind of set up and aired and all that?
So, my solo podcast has gone out.
Yeah.
So, right. So here's the problem. Basically, last week what happened is they normally record on Thursday, and we didn't do a podcast for about a week. Because when I do them bi-weekly, that's Chris's fault, by the way. Just
all right. Busy man.
So I rushed out the single one of me.
Ben said he wanted to do it bi-weekly as well. It wasn't just me.
It's true, I did.
And Gav did.
Gav said he wanted to stop doing it.
I think Gav said he's just like...
Gav's just like, fuck it.
A lot of people are saying hurtful things about him. He just can't handle it no more.
He's just like...
I'm proper baby me.
Mate, he's eating because he thinks that's fucking love.
It's
alright, Gav. You're in a safe place here. Alright? You're in a safe place.
It takes him back to his childhood.
The fucking spoon.
This is the only time I felt love.
Yeah.
Was when I was eating chocolate.
I can relate to that. Yeah, so it's alright, Gav. Mate. You're amongst friends here. Like,
and it was expensive cake, so like.
It was expensive.
Like fuck, are we plug in where we got it from?
Yeah.
Unless we get free cake for them.
Well, maybe.
Not $1.95 a bottle of that.
Yeah,
fizzy brown stuff.
I spent £1.95 on a bottle of Coke.
Plugging out bollocks, yeah.
And it's a little bottle of Coke, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's not a big one.
It's a 250ml.
That's like a small tumbler.
That's like
a double shot of whiskey.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I'd be happy to pay in Disney World.
It's a dark rum.
I gotta be fair, a
Not
double
Newport.
shot of whiskey. That's still cheap.
Yeah.
That's Disney World price. It's not Newport Town Centre price.
It's not Newport Town Centre.
It's not. Anyway, so
sorry,
ours got released. Well, the one got released. I haven't done mine and yours, which we recorded a couple of hours later. Basically, because what happened was I released it, but Matt and John done their podcast 2 days early.
Yeah.
So they done one slating us.
Yeah.
But to be fair to Matt, he then heard I released my solo, accepting the challenge and laying down some alternative rules.
Yeah.
And he has done an intro on that one and apologised and said, "Oh, we recorded early.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to say now."
Yeah.
And that was lovely of him.
Yeah.
I say lovely, whatever.
Well, the thing is, I think, because we recorded, because, alright, we're...
Well, our next one will go out, the one we done last will go out tonight.
Because I said some very nice things about them, and I think I
yeah.
want to take some things back now.
And they will listen to that, and then they will record Thursday, and then this one will go out around about the same time. So there's going to be a little bit of crossover, but fuck it. So basically,
eventually, I think you spend much times in like your period sync up and stuff, so they'd be the same as podcasting, wouldn't it? It all sync up at the same time.
Yeah.
We'll be podcasting the same time at some point.
Yeah, exactly the same. Probably doing a live battle over Gay Book or something like that, or Grinder or something. I don't know, Grind, whatever it might be.
Ben likes Grinder.
We're about to check porn again.
Oh yeah, back to check porn. So basically, I laid the ground rules that we accept the challenge, but we would like to take it onto the trampoline park. Who I haven't had a chance to speak to yet, because we need to now sort it out. Because obviously Matty Boy hasn't been well, so you need to make sure he's got the whole all clear to do it first, and then get the ball rolling, basically, or more importantly, get the ball thrown into their faces.
Yeah,
It's the pun.
yeah.
Are we about to check porn
It's
again?
the,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's the ball pun.
It's the ball pun.
It's the ball pun.
So anyway,
Ben's mind's in a beautiful place
he
right
said,
now. He loves
I
it.
shouldn't have mentioned
Anyone's
check porn right at the beginning. It's like he's like free now, isn't he? Because he doesn't get this on the comic one. We don't do porn.
Yeah, we're really serious on the
Turn
comic
volume
one.
down.
Turn the volume down before I hit play. I don't, like. I look like a producer.
No, what I like for the listeners, is we're streamlining stuff. Yeah, we're getting a bit more pro. We're
No,
shooting from the hip.
Normally
That's
it's a
not
case
so
of
cool.
I'll edit it when I'm at home.
Yeah,
Now it's a
yeah,
case of
no,
just
no.
trying to
Yeah,
run
we're just
the
gonna.
line.
We're just gonna do whatever.
We're pretty much top of the game now.
We're not gonna edit anything. Fuck it. So anyway, previously to that episode, Uncle Joey laid down.
Oh yeah.
He
I mean, he's got a lot of strong words.
Spat his-
Like when there's a couple of 1,000 miles between us.
Well,
isn't it?
this is
Like,
interesting because I'm going to come to that now, Chris, because we've got a video that I've mentioned, but I haven't told you anything about it.
Okay.
We're going to listen to that now. So anyway,
Sure.
Joey made some jokes and pretended he didn't know who we were,
Yeah. Well,
even though we're on Facebook together. And things God, Joey.
if you're connected on my
Yeah.
face, you're pretty
Yeah,
much
on my
connected.
face,
yeah.
you know.
All over
on
your
Twit-
face, mate.
on Twitland.
Going back to check porn.
Yeah, I didn't say it that time.
Yeah,
I wasn't listening. Sorry, what's going on?
yeah, it's a bit different for Ben. He's not in this podcast.
No, I don't know what this is about.
I'm sorry.
I'm waiting to talk very seriously about comics.
Podcast one.
When?
Check
He's
porn.
just sat there like he's like an offended man. Like, so
The language isn't like this when we do our normal one.
cross-legged, like hand on his hip, like.
So
I've got
anyway,
seriously odd microphone technique as well.
so Uncle Joey
gonna
made
sit
some
my man down,
remarks, and he turned around and he was like, "Oh, I'm team, ladies in my spare time and all that." And he made a little remark at the end saying, "Oh, I've just bought." Now this is even more pointed at the moment.
Yeah.
I've just bought some stolen stuff, some stuff with some glass on it from some guy in South Wales.
It's a bit sore, that,
If
isn't
you want it back, well, obviously this was before yesterday's incident. We'll talk about that later. And I replied, and I was pleasant. I was like, Uncle Joey, I appreciate that. I respect the loyalty, because loyalty is one of my things. I wouldn't expect you to jump over to our team, the greatest team. And I told him that he must have been talking about JP when he said suck a dick, because obviously it wasn't me.
20 quid.
20 quid is 20
20
quid.
quid is 20 quid. So Uncle Joey sent back a reply. And now this is a joint reply. It's a reply to Mr. Matt Lees himself and myself, Shane Richard Jordan. So we're going to play this now, but it involves Chris. So I think you'll like this. I don't know how loud this is going to be, because.
So I've turned the volume down.
So right then, here we go. Uncle Joey on the
All right,
podcast.
gentlemen. This here is a video for both Mr. Shane and Mr. Lees.
One warning, it's about
First
3
off-
minutes long. So
I want to say that even whilst talking shit or responding back to me, I have to admire the fact that Shane had the decency to tell me the respect that he had. So even while talking shit, there's a mutual respect. I appreciate that. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. Shane, you kind of went up a notch in my book by acknowledging the loyalty that I have for Mr. Lees. And Mr. Lees is right. I've been with the Legend in My Spare Time podcast as a listener from the very beginning. Back in the days of the Matt Cave 1.0 with Dave the Rage K. I still miss that angry little fucker, even though I will probably never hear from him again. That being said, Mr. Shea, I'm going to break the news to you that has kind of been something that Mr. Matty and I have been keeping between the two of us, but I made a promise to my dear friend Mr. Matt Lees. I told him that when he kicks cancer in the balls and beats the shit out of it, that I would apply for my passport and that my wife and I would book a trip over to the UK so I can see my dear friend Mr. Matt Lees and his lovely wife Rachel to congratulate him on making it through cancer-free. Now, This is going to be a celebratory trip. However, I say that depending upon the outcome of this dodgeball match that is going to be at the trampoline park, I think that, you know, if the outcome doesn't quite go how I expect it to, meaning that my boy Matt Lease and just my boys Matt Lease and just John are probably going to kick Shane and that other fella in the dick, figuratively speaking.
Doubt it.
If they don't, I say that we have a rematch when Uncle Joey's in town. It's up to you, gentlemen, but I'm just throwing it out there. And Chris, I know that you're a badass with the Muay Thai. I would like to spar with you over there. I'll pack my pads and my gloves. And I'm not sure if we've covered it or not, but I don't know whether or not you do jiu-jitsu. Matt, I know your boy Greg does. I'm going to go to his school, and I'm going to get a couple of rounds in rolling there. I don't know if... I probably won't bring a gi just for in the interest
Bring
of
some
saving
olive
space,
oil, mate.
which,
You'll be all right.
fuck, I guess I might not be able to bring my gloves and pads either. So, Chris, you might be getting lucky. But knowing damn well that in a stand-up Chris would kick my ass. But if it goes to the ground, he's fucked. I look forward to seeing my boy Matty and his lovely wife Rachel. I look forward to meeting just John in person. And Shane, I know that you are currently in a podcast war with Mr. Matt Lease. However, I bust balls only to the people that I like, with the exception of Mo, and he can still go fuck himself. I do want to choke slam him through a table. But Shane, thank you for showing the respect. And I couldn't help but laugh that even while calling me out to talk shit, you talked more shit on JP than you did me. Good job. Gentlemen, I'm enjoying the back and forth. Not breaking kayfabe, but you fuckers better watch your six.
He reminds me a little bit of Judge Rinder. Does anyone else get that?
I don't know who Judge Rinder is, mate, I'll be honest.
You know,
Who's Judge Dredd? No, I don't know.
Judge
Judge Dredd is.
No, Judge Rinder. You know, does the Judge Judy thing, but over in UK.
Oh, right.
Like Judge Judy. I know who Judge Judy is.
Oh, it is.
Back in music.
Well, you know, I like the way he called me out for the Muay Thai, and then backed up. He's like, I don't know if you. I don't man tangle, mate. No, I'm afraid I don't kind of rub each other up on the floor. But yeah, I'll give it a go for you. Why not? Why the fuck not? 20 quid, isn't it?
5 is a 5.
We're talking about check porn again.
So there we go. We've already got a rematch.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh,
Because, like, you know, the way you come across with the, if it doesn't go how I'm expecting to, alright, you only say that when you know how shit's going to go down.
Yeah, you do.
That's not a just-in-case
yeah.
thing.
That's just like,
That's,
Matt, JP, get us in the way, but when I come over, what we'll do is...
Yeah, well, we'll have another go, shall we? But just leave it to me and the missus, alright?
Yeah, but let's face it, it's like a national sport over there, isn't it? Dodgeball.
No, as long as you know the 5 rules. No. Dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dodge.
Don't get hit by the ball.
Yeah. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Yeah. I started chucking wrenches at Shane and Ben. Yeah.
Don't rope me into it.
Mate, it's too late. You're part of this team.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
Trampoline back.
It's quite eerie
that's
music
it.
in the background.
Yeah, I know, it's quite sinister. That's why I said I'm out.
Brooding.
Right.
What's happening here?
So there we go. Challenge has been laid, accepted.
I like where this is going.
Ground rules set, and we've already got a rematch. So we're not even building fucking hype for the rematch. We're just gonna fuck it rematch. As soon as he gets over, fuck it rematch. Okay.
He's coming over, is he?
He's coming over.
Well, that's good news.
Trump said that a few times. He hasn't been over yet, has he?
Yeah, Trump's a wanker, don't he?
Trump's a wanker.
Yeah.
That's why his daughter don't speak to him anymore.
Which though?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about Trump. Fuck
Oh
it.
yeah, who gives a fuck about Trump?
No, people
He said he was
say,
coming over, and she went, "Ooh."
Oh. Bit dark. Might have to edit this.
Make it more work for yourself, Gav.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I don't talk into a mic.
Moving.
I'm not going to give it to you anymore.
Talking about check
What
porn.
about the mic?
The mic. Oh, for goodness sake.
Moving on.
It's not like this in the comic one.
It's not, is it?
Shane and I are really serious in the comic one.
We are.
We discuss...
You've read any comics?
No, that's why I'm here.
I've read some of the Punisher I said I was going to read. Not the new one, the classic.
How's that gone?
It's Yes,
Chris
I've
has
read it
a
before.
comic.
I've got them
That's
all.
what Chris is angling. He's read a comic.
I've read it. I might have read a comic.
Yeah.
Read a couple of comics. I
But
fucking love Dark Horse comics.
I'll tell you what, you two talk about comics.
I don't want to talk about comics all day. I just want to say how good Aliens
But if
and
you talk a
Predators.
little bit about comics, Ben can talk a little bit about comics, then we can
I
maybe
haven't read anything, so
move
You
on
haven't
to
read?
Wonder
Chris
Woman.
can read. So what's he doing? Venom, isn't he?
No, I didn't run it. I'm not.
Tell us
keen
about
on it.
Venom, Chris,
It's
because I
just
haven't
gone
read
shit.
the
Obviously, it's started on 150, isn't it? Or 151.
yeah, it went back to legacy numbers.
Yeah. Not. I'm unhappy with it because obviously just Eddie. You can do spoilers, can't you?
Yeah,
Well,
fuck it,
yeah, Eddie Brock basically takes back the helm. You should have known that if you read like the last 4. But it's just where it's gone again. It's kind of like it's basically trying to take it back to basics, where instead of Venom becoming like with the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, really good work. It's just going back into that insecure, different split personality. And the only reason why I think it's been done. So
I wonder if anyone's ever discussed
Stop being a
Venom
DJ, Gav.
with
Just
Stevie Wonder playing underneath.
so yeah, it's all right. Like I'm happy with it.
it might get better.
Yeah, just fucking saying that because you don't want me to stop.
You won't give me 2 months notice anyway. That's another 4 comics. So
I got to give you 2 months' notice.
Yeah, I discovered that the other day.
He's a dirty can.
awesome. I ordered 2 months in advance. What do you think of it?
What do you think? I just think I don't want it no more, mate. So you stop putting the orders in.
How simple is that?
No, not shit.
Order in advance.
That's-
Should be fucking loan shark, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Everyone watch Wonder Woman.
No, we're going to talk about it anyway.
Have you seen it, Shane?
Yeah, we went on.
You haven't seen it, have you?
I haven't seen it, so tell me about it. Doesn't matter.
Is it?
You're not going to spoil anything. I've read the comics for ever.
Oh, right.
I'd like to know Chris's opinion because we left and you said it was good and I said
You didn't like it?
it was alright.
I've heard mixed things about it.
Really?
Mm.
I think I think, to be fair, because you go in there with a little twitchy scroll anyway, or
Yeah,
twitchy.
it's going to be spoilers, yeah, because I'm going to spoil the ending and everything, so I'm going to talk about it.
What's he doing with
I
this?
don't know.
Does this affect what they're hearing? It's just what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trialing stuff. Remember we said
Yeah.
it's on the fly. So
Oh, right,
just
okay. No
Shooting from the hip, yeah.
Alright, so go on then, Chris. Tell me. Talk to me.
So, yeah, basically, I thought it was just with the DC films.
They've been terrible. So
Yeah,
far.
yeah, exactly. And I was just thinking, in my head, I think I see it came up on my friggin', my internet browser where it was like, it's flopped or something on a release. I was like, I ain't listening to it. But when I watched it, it's a solid film. It's a solid film. I really like that they brought Ares in. We're doing spoilers.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's
don't,
fine.
worry.
To be fair, he's like the main.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's absolutely fine.
It's fine.
But yeah, I just like the way it was run because there's a really good origin story. No messing about. It does have a little bit of quirk to it, which I like. And it was, they didn't play the whole feminine thing too much.
Oh, I agree with that.
I think it was very tactfully done, and it just fitted in lovely. They're not trying to oversell that. I just think it's really good to have like a very, very strong feminine role, but they just executed it very well. And I think that added a lot to it because when you take out like, so if you took out Wonder Woman and then just put, I don't know, let's say put Captain America in it because that would be the easiest kind of transition.
That's exactly what I'm going to say now.
It's pretty much a very, very similar story, isn't it? Very just slight changes. However, it's just maybe it is a different take, but it's a well executed, really good acting. I think she was brilliant in her. She didn't have to say much, did she?
No.
Fair. She was brilliant in it.
Is she? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, well, I watch it.
I will. Don't
Yeah, so I was really happy with that because I just thought at least they've got one strong runner now.
See,
worry. Finally.
right, so my thing is I'm nowhere near agreeing with Chris. I think I'm not going to... I'll go into the story now. They've gone off the fact that Rotten Tomatoes give it great reviews. But I feel half of these reviews wouldn't be that great if this was DC's first film. It's because we've had 3 shit films previously.
Yeah.
Or 3 mediocre films, right? However you want to look at it. Shit, in my opinion. Man of Steel was alright. The storyline...
Where the fuck's his music going?
It's like discussing stuff at a wedding.
I know.
when you're just sat in the corner, just...
Who's wedding DJ?
This is summer barbecue music.
Is it?
According to my playlist, it is, yes.
Summer barbecue vibes.
So...
Sorry to interrupt your bullshit
I know.
opinion, Shane, but
It's
carry
not a
on.
bullshit opinion. It's the truth. And a lot of people have agreed with me. So...
of
right,
people.
so for me,
Do you
the
prefer
story
this?
was... Let's not fuck about with the music.
Just keep interrupting him, like, I don't want to hear
Well,
this.
Fuck's sake.
white noise. Oh no, hang on, something's happening.
Yeah. This more to your preference? It's gone silent.
Can we make requests then while people are talking?
No. I'm supposed to be playing music.
I'm not that kind of DJ.
Got any drum and bass, mate? It's shit.
Got any Ed Sheeran? Have you heard of him?
Got any grime?
Do you
How
guys-
old are you?
You can tell you're a DJ. Fucking hell.
That's
Got
all I
Bob
ever
Marley.
get.
Everyone says that, don't they?
No one's dancing, mate. Play something decent.
There we are. That's all right. Continue.
Continue.
It's just that mosher shit.
It's all right, mate.
2 times a charm.
That's what
So,
people say when I'm DJing.
Got any Sean Paul?
why is my headphones going funny?
Cable's loose. There you go. Was that better?
Yeah.
It does make Shane's opinion seem more interesting with
Yeah,
his
it
music.
does, yeah.
It's
I
quite
feel like I
aggro.
gotta rage through it.
It makes me feel a bit angry. It makes me want to have a crack at you. I think it's the cappuccino, it's that fucking peanut butter stack I've had, and then this music.
Rage music. Ow! So, yeah, for me, the story, I would have liked it more. Right. I didn't like that Ares was in it.
Oh,
I would have liked
that's the
this.
one thing Chris did like about it.
No, I'm gonna put it to Chris and see if he agrees. He might not. They've got what they're now saying might end up being Venom. They'll turn Bane. It's gonna be the start of that. But that potion, I can't remember what they called it. I'll be honest. I would have preferred that guy, the general who was taking that Venom shit, would have been the bad guy, and that would have been it. Because I would have liked Diana, this story to end with, spoilers, Steve dying, and Diana doesn't believe that Ares is real, and come back to him later on. I felt that they didn't need it. And I think I would have liked the film more, but then when he showed up, and I was like, oh, he's been through with the film, I'm just like, no one gives a shit. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care about, you should care about the enemy, and you should care about the good guy. And I didn't care about the enemy because we hadn't had it. It was a myth. She'd come from this godlike Earth, come to, well, not godlike Earth, godlike island, and she believed in her thing. I would have liked it if Ares came in later and it was true, and then you get flashbacks and it's like, oh yeah, I was doing this, I was whispering, I was doing all that. Fine. But to put him at the end, I just thought, pointless. I felt it just didn't add anything to the story. I think it's a waste of a very good character. I would have liked it, and because in the way they done it as well, is it was obviously her in the future going back, and she was doing her thoughts, her memories. And I would have liked that fact that she still didn't know to this day that Ares is real. That she was, and that day she was just defeating.
Yeah.
Because she thought that, Ares was the bad person that led men the wrong way. You go fuck off with music next week, honestly. And she led men was led the wrong way. And I would have just liked that fact that she then realised that men are they're just as good as they can be evil, and vice versa. That it's nothing to do with a god. Ares, because Ares is now dead, so would all men?
He's not dead.
No, but you know what I mean. Like in her mind, if he didn't exist, and then we got to modern day, because I can't see him doing a story in between now and Justice League, like as another prequel. It's going to be something further on. So why didn't they just leave that to go further on?
Yeah.
Do you not agree?
I can see what you're saying. I just think because they wanted it. I can see what you're saying, but when you think about the ending,
Don't worry about spoiling it.
all right, yeah. So
Don't worry
where he dies, and then if he didn't have Ares, so you think she's deflated because she's lost him, and then she doesn't know if the whole thing's real, and it's very hard to put a positive twist on that.
You don't want a positive twist.
I think they kind of did want a positive twist at the end of it.
But if you're, I would understand if it was the first film.
Yeah.
See, this is why, like, for me, this is a carbon copy of Captain America: First Avengers. But Captain America: First Avengers was done better. You knew the villain all the way through. There was no surprise. You knew it was Red Skull, or you knew it was whatever he was originally.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just play devil's advocate. So say you're right. So that insertion of Ares in the end there, that's it for you.
No, there's other things. I thought the CGI was fucking terrible.
Okay, you can't nitpick a shit like that.
I haven't
Like,
seen
What
it, so I
can
can't
I?
comment.
Of course you can.
what's wrong?
It was terrible.
What was wrong with it?
Mate, it was so badly done. It was unbelievable.
God,
It was though.
fucking
Like for a company like Warner Brothers, who have put hundreds of thousands of pounds. They could have done it better.
I thought the fight
The
scenes
acting
were
was
fairly
all right.
good.
I thought, the fight scenes were pretty good. I got no problem with that. But it just, I don't know, and I didn't want the whole...
Did she have an invisible jet?
Invisible jet?
Yeah, she's got an invisible plane.
Yeah, I know.
there's a lot of different ways that they should guess that. She'll probably get that
She,
when the dark side arrives.
I like that thing.
The whole love story of her and Steve as well, and the humour. I didn't feel it worked. I like the love story part. I don't care because they have to get together. It's an important part. No problem with that. But the humour and it was just too forced. Like the whole part when he gets naked out of the hot tub thing, and it was just.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They just insert
Yeah.
standard stuff here, but you can say that about a lot of films that come out now.
Yeah, but if you can get if you're doing it, you've got to get it right, haven't you? If you don't get it right, then people are going to criticise it, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
I mean,
I just feel it wasn't. I don't feel the humour was needed in that place. I just don't think the story went. I think if you would have took out Ares and you would have just tweaked a couple more things, I would have been a little bit more happy. I think it was a wasted ending. I don't. Even if I take out the CGI and all that, if they took the ending out, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. But at the moment, I'd give it a 6.
Really?
I honestly reckon Captain America:
mate.
First Avenger is a lot better than it.
Nah.
I'm going to pass the mic to Gav
Dev.
because I don't know whether to see it or not now.
No.
Gav can have a deciding thing.
Definitely go see it. Definitely.
Okay.
Was that it? Is that all I was going to get? Hand up for the mic. Oh, anyway, you've said your piece. Now, see, I kind of agree. I went with my dad to watch it, and I said it's very much like Captain America. There's the same feels, the same kind of everything. But I said to Chris earlier, so for me, killing off him at the end, they could have saved that a little bit. You know, obviously he could have jumped out the plane. He could have landed when everything lit up, and then be like, how did it happen? Show literally a flashback of him just picking up a grenade and pocketing it.
Yeah,
To me-
I don't care about Steve dying. I think it was a bold thing for Steve to die. I think it was bold because I don't think enough studios will take a chance. They're trying to they get in big actors. Chris Pine's a big actor into these roles, and it's not going to be a reoccurring. If it is, it's going to be very small reoccurring flashback sort of things. I thought it was very brave to actually kill him, and I didn't mind that. It's the whole Ares thing for me. I would have rathered something, just that guy that we've seen that's been the villain all the way through the film.
But the thing is, if Ares didn't occur, then you could question why would Wonder Woman stay in the land of man? Why wouldn't she go back to a little island?
But if she's killed him, then why wouldn't she go back? If she's her point is they've been put on Earth to protect the Earth. She's now killed the risk, so why wouldn't she go back? Why would Batman find her?
Yeah, the idea
why would
is
she
now
turn
she
up?
hasn't actually got anyone to fight now.
Well, yeah,
done
no,
what
but
she's meant to.
because she's no, but you think if she's
By not killing Ares, she's
Batman,
just
isn't
it gives you that balance that
sorry,
she's fought evil, but she's felt love. So she has that balance of mankind. That's my point. It's not this god that's doing it, and men were meant to be perfect. It's the fact that a man, women, whatever, can be as much evil as they can be as as beautiful and as loving as whatever. And she experienced both ends of that. And that would have been the perfect ending of the story. Do you not agree?
talking about check porn again.
Check porn again. Then she would have loved to check porn later on.
Look at the way you look at your hands.
Yeah, it's
mate.
just like juggling the balls and check porn.
I don't know, mate. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not going to completely disagree with it. I don't know. Right.
I just feel that would have added-
I don't think you should knock it down. Your rating credibility in my eyes has gone, and that's fitting for the music. That was just because it's knocked you down 2 points just for those little.
But that's not a little thing. That's the main story.
No, it's not.
You've wasted. That's like fuck it. Right. That's like bringing in Batman and then putting Joker at the last. That's like Joker in Suicide Squad. Fucking joke. That's no pun intended. It's a joke. You've taken a massive character, somebody that could be really big.
I'm not denying the Joker one.
No, but Ares, he can be such a big character
And he
for
will
Wonder
be.
Woman. No, it's too late now.
No, it's not too
She's
late.
already defeated him. It's
No, it
pointless.
doesn't matter.
No, it's
You need to
pointless.
put some soothing music on, Gav. Shane's getting a bit wound up.
Yeah, I know.
Getting aggro.
Put that Bowser music, man.
I just feel like if that would have been the battle at the end,
Yeah.
it would have been fine.
Okay.
I thought the CGI was bad. The rest of I thought the supporting cast was great.
Yeah.
I said I just said I like the fact they killed off Steve. I have no problem.
I think that was brilliant.
Yeah, I
Made
think
it
it's
like
very-
a tragedy.
yeah,
thing.
very-
Very good.
a very bold thing.
So is it better than Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the
Is it
best
better
DC
than-
film by
oh,
far.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, by far. I'm not like I'd watch
I-
that again
I
over.
personally-
Of the new batch.
Yeah, of the
Yeah,
new
yeah,
It's
Batman.
not as good as Tim Burton's.
No, definitely.
Nah.
Just for you, Blob. Just try and cheer you up a bit.
Nobody's gonna cheer me up. I'm angry now. See, now we just stopped and listened to music. It's
Has
not funny.
everyone seen the Black Panther trailer?
No. Hang on. Yes, I have.
It's good.
Is there? No, I haven't.
I'm excited about that. Gav, have you seen it?
I have. No, wait.
Yeah,
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
looks really good.
And the game
Pretty
in
good.
front. You've
I-
seen I told everyone. No one likes fighting games. You like fighting games, Gav.
Yeah,
Marvel vs. Capcom in front.
another one. It's like 20 of them now.
Another one.
Brilliant. No, there's only 3, mate. Oh, it's 4 now. It'll be the 4th.
So, yeah, I like the. Have you seen the Spider-Man trailer for the new game? It's very much like the
Yeah.
Batman games.
I know.
I'm so there for that.
Yeah,
I haven't got a
he doesn't
Assassin's
care.
PlayStation.
Creed, Batman.
I was just thinking, I can't really justify buying a new console because I have done historically. For one game, I'd buy a new console.
Oh, so I can't play this on my phone.
You fucking wankster. No, mate. No, but
Why can't you buy a new console?
well, because I got a Switch, I got an Xbox One.
Have you
And
finished
the
Zelda
list
yet?
ends there, but I'm just thinking. I feel like I've only got 2 TVs. Like I've got 3, but
You do know there's normally more than one port on the back of the TV.
yeah, there is. But I haven't got the space in my office now. Because these consoles are big, aren't they?
Yeah, they're big.
They're big.
PlayStation 4 there. They're not that big.
The Switch isn't very big.
No,
Yeah,
the
and
Switch is
isn't
down.
a console anyway.
Watch your dirty mouth when you
But it's
talk
not a
about the Switch.
console, is it?
Well, I don't
You
know.
take it with you. The console is like something that sits there permanently. You
Yeah.
take
Oh, I
the Switch
don't
with
know.
you.
Yeah, all right, mate.
I'm just saying.
I don't think that is the categorization.
I
of a
think
console.
that's smaller than like a PS.
Why do you want me to get a PS4 for? Are you selling that PS4? Is that what you
No,
want?
I'm not saying
He's trying
PS4.
to sell you
trying-
more stuff.
You can buy my Xbox One if you want to buy it.
For
Two
£1,000, is it?
Both days and £996.
No, deal.
I want my Game Gear back.
Deal.
Yeah.
Is that
Neo
much
Geo.
left, is it?
Can you still buy those?
Fucking idiot.
Probably, yeah, you probably could.
Probably get it on the internet. Come on.
Yeah.
I want to play Shinobi.
Go on Tinterweb.
Shinobi.
I used to love that one.
That's on the Mega Drive Ultimate Collection for
Is
all
it?
the consoles.
See,
yeah.
the closest game I was thinking of that I'd get a console for was just The Last of Us.
Well, that's exclusive to PlayStation.
It is.
Spider-Man.
comes
Yeah,
with
got
the
lots of-
PlayStations.
Yeah.
I got Last of Us. Mark Davis finally lent it to me. I
Yeah.
haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
And Clock and Mafia 3 first.
Right.
I
I
got
mean,
it
that's about a century
with
old.
my PlayStation.
And to be
Mafia 3
fair,
only came out this year, didn't it?
nah, mate, last year.
What?
That's last year. Mafia 3, surely to God,
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know. I
it
just
was
bought
out
it because it was like 3 for 2 on.
It
So
was out for Christmas.
was there? It was, wasn't it? But
I like the Mafia games.
the thing is, like, I look at my games list now, and I got about 6 or 7 games that I haven't even completed yet. I've gone back to playing Fallout 4.
4 games on that shelf, but they haven't even opened.
You know, just cellophane, like. You just think
Honestly, Doom, Titanfall 2,
Doom is awesome.
FIFA.
Titanfall 2 is brilliant. I haven't played that for
There's
ages.
2 others, I think.
100% Doom on 2 consoles.
Did you? Gay.
Good. So yeah,
Not in the homosexual way.
No.
It's just the
I was going
cheeky
to say,
girls.
that I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
he's
Where have you been last, like 2
he's
minutes?
just trying to fucking embarrass us, obviously. You know. Get sued as well.
He said play something to cheer you up
Yeah.
as you went with
Don't
that.
cheer me up, is it?
Get
I went for the
sued.
cheesiest, shittiest song I could.
It's not Touch My Bum, This Is Life, is it? That was a quality song. Oh, what we're on to now?
She's probably got a lot of friggin' sexual abuse to kind of answer for there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't mind young kids.
So, how did we get onto that from the Black Panther trailer? Oh, it's.
Oh, Chris didn't want to talk about it because he hadn't watched it.
Oh, okay then.
Basically.
You should
And
watch
you
it.
went to talk about the Spider-Man. Yeah, I
Oh,
watched
that's
it.
it.
Yeah. And I think because Black Panther's in Marvel versus Capcom.
Ah,
That's
right,
why I was
okay.
saying that. So Black Panther's in that.
I think it's a really good trailer.
I thought it was
It is. Have you noticed how Marvel have kind of gone off the back of Guardians now? Thor is very colourful, very, as it should be, comic book, colourful, bright, and happy, whereas Black Panther looks like it's going to be the same. All colours, all bold, all bright. Have you noticed that? Did you not pay that much attention?
Great shots in it.
It is, and it's like I say, you look at it and you can see when it shows you when they're in Wakanda and they're looking up, you can see how nice it looks.
Yeah.
It looks bright, it looks vibrant.
Conda.
So I think that's the way they're going now, Marvel. You won't
Yeah.
get any.
I think it looks good.
You look at the first 2 Thor films. The first one was it was bright and sparkly at the beginning, then you had the down to earth bit when they were on Earth. You look at number 2 was really dark because that was the
Yeah,
whole
because
point
it was
of it.
called Dark
Whereas
World.
now
This
all
is the
of them
problem
are
with
being
Dark
all
Knight.
light.
It's not dark.
No, it's like daylight all the time.
Yeah. In
Go
Chicago.
Bright Night.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Day-glow night. I'd watch that.
So let's hear a bit about Ben.
What about me?
Just tell me something about yourself, mate. How have you been this week?
I've been alright. I've been quite busy, so I haven't had much time to do much reading comics, hence why I'm in this podcast.
That's alright.
Haven't played any games, haven't seen any films. I've been watching Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Because I didn't know that was a new one. I thought you were watching the old one when you mentioned it the other week.
I haven't watched the old one.
Oh, I love
I
it.
want to watch the old one because I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
I'm a
because I
big
remember
fan of the
watching.
old one.
Yeah, well, it was young when it came out.
Yeah.
I don't know how old what year it was roughly.
89, 90,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
99.
Because I remember watching and just thinking, what the chuff is going on here? Obviously, everyone thought
Flying
that.
fuck.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Although it's gone... I guess it's darker than the... I think it's a lot... Because it's not... Thanks, Gab. Just want to get emotional now.
Ben's a real person or a tortoise.
It really is a beautiful
Yeah.
new series. No, it is a guy like Twin Peaks. I fucking knows what's going on in it, but it's good.
Yeah.
It always looks good as David.
I think now, like the tally from there. You remember, like when Stephen King's were like, oh my god, they're the pinnacle of horror and
Yeah.
dark and all that. They can just do a lot more with it these days.
Totally,
Can't they?
and
yeah.
he's done a lot more with this.
Yeah.
It's good.
What are you crossing your eyes at? What are you concentrating at?
Katy
He's-
Perry.
I'm quite emotional because of the music.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I don't think I've done anything
We can't
else
give him any more
particularly.
creative fucking license with this shit, can we?
No,
Can we just...
it's like a fucking playlist. We're gonna approve it next week.
Can we make
So-
requests?
Not that kind of DJ.
Oh, cease.
It's supposed to be about like the content, not the music.
Did you get much work, Gav?
I'm
You
working
get
today.
fucking sued.
to get much work. There's a title. Write that down.
Someone steal his booking form.
Yeah. Fuck.
Still my booking forms.
Sorry. Maybe we do need to do some severe editing.
Fuck
it,
Shoot
put
for
it
it. Like,
How's your week been, Chris?
yeah, it's
How's
alright.
it been, Chris?
Yeah, it's alright.
How much?
Fuck off, really. I think,
That's nice, though, isn't it?
yeah, it is quite nice. I think it's just to try and enjoy the weather.
Nice.
Talk about the weather. How much
Weather.
more British you want to get?
Well,
Weather.
it's been nice weather.
That's been lovely weather, isn't it? It's been nice.
Clement.
Spend some time with the chickens.
I didn't know you had chickens.
I got 3 chickens.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you know now. They'll rescue
It's
chickens.
nice getting to know you, Chris. 3 chickens.
3 chickens.
Just like the music changes.
Have they got-
Just to get the-
Have they got names?
yeah, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup.
What's the middle one?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Do you not seen the Powerpuff Girls? Come on, man,
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
that
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, straight
Right.
away. Yeah, no,
I
perfect.
thought you said fireballs.
Please tell
I
me
was
you've
wondering
painted them all colours.
No, they got little ring.
One-
They got like rings,
One's
like
green, one's blue, one's pink.
yeah, they got the rings on. So I know
Nice.
which one's which. But you can tell now.
You get respect for that.
Oh,
mate.
cheers.
That's awesome.
Just being naming my chickens.
Yeah, because that goes across on podcasts, that does.
So you get,
There was a click.
get nice eggs.
Get that.
You broke something.
What are the eggs
Somebody just
like?
slapped their dick on the
Yeah,
table.
eggs are
Nice.
quite nice. Yeah, they're lovely.
I respect that, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking love animals, mate.
Yeah,
You remember? I'd have a farm if I could.
yeah, me. You know where you are with the animals.
You do. You know exactly where you are.
Feed them and they like you back.
Yeah, that's it. It's all it's same as me, really.
It's the way forward, yeah.
Yeah.
Cupboard love. That's what's called.
No, nothing else going on, really. I think. I don't think there's been any big fights or anything. Actually, I was talking about that as well. But
No.
Maybe
No.
what going on.
no. Any news coming up?
How's your week been, Shane?
My week's been fucking shite.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's crack on with this one then. Brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves.
Let me try and find war music.
Yeah.
What are you trying to make me angry again?
Yeah, don't make him angry. Put something nice on.
Have you seen the videos? The best ones he do is when he's angry, which is sad, really.
Yeah.
I've had a shit week. Shop got broken into,
Yeah.
so that was nice. Loads of damage and missing stock and shite that's Maximus radius. Kind of made me angry a little bit. Like this music's making me angry.
Yeah, actually, this music's making me angry.
Fuck, we're not playing on the tracks now from now on.
I'm trying to be zen.
Yeah, so
Oh, you were all moaning that way for
That's-
royalty free.
pretty much my week.
What about positive things, Shane? If anything nice happened?
A lot of support for the break-in,
Yeah, there we are. Yeah.
but it's sort of
Community
like that
should
support
rally-
before break-in.
Rally
Oh, it's been
around.
great. It's been good. Like my mum and sister come over, and Laura and Tom and Connor were here, so they helped me clean up. Chris come in and made sure I was okay last night.
I would have
I
done, but I
whooped his
was in
ass
Cardiff.
on Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's
Right.
not because I let you win, because
No.
I felt bad for you.
You did kick my ass on Street Fighter, so let's not try and bullshit your way into this one.
He did text me to say he was coming, and I said, "Oh, let him win."
Let him win something. Go on. He's having a bad day.
No, I didn't say that.
So yeah. So that was a bit cuntish of the highest order. But other than that, I had that message off Joe. That sort of cheered me up. That was before the break-in. That's it. Then you guys came over to do said podcast.
And how are you finding a podcast business these days, Shane? You
I'm enjoying it.
Has it changed much since you started?
I think we got better, obviously.
I think it's finding its feet.
I think it's finding its feet. I'm feeling a level of confidence that wasn't there before.
Yeah. I think if you
just by the way we're all sat.
Yeah, I mean, it lackadaisy over here.
Yeah,
we're being a bit cocky.
Yeah.
As Matt will point out when they were all talking into the mics as well, so that helps.
Yeah, there you are, Matt. You happy now, sweetheart?
Thank you for your tip.
You right, son?
I don't feel as much pressure with this one as the other one.
No.
I feel like the other one's quite...
I don't know if Legends are doing podcasts this week, because actually Matt's away.
Oh,
so
right.
I don't know.
Oh, so we
JP must be beside himself.
He must be. Matt did say like my impression of them two playing their games, because I just took the piss, because they're like, we're going to do a podcast and we're going to do a YouTube channel playing games, but we're crap, so we're going to use cheat codes.
And when you giving us stick last week about saying that we used to play games with kids?
Yeah, well, down.
You know I'm annoyed when I go on a high octave, like...
Well, computer games.
Yeah.
We still play them now, don't we?
Fucking love them.
Yeah.
It's not enough
Never
time in
grow
the
out
day.
of that.
No, I don't do.
What's a fucking thing for? You gotta earn.
I've had to physically stop playing them, otherwise...
Yeah.
I don't think I'd get anything done.
Yeah. Whereas there's a film... I can switch in and out of them. Sometimes. But as soon as you want to get some escapism, that's it. You can lose a day in it easy, can't you?
I like playing board games. We should play a board game.
Yeah, we should play a board game.
We can play a board game anytime. I
We
love
should
it.
learn Magic together, I think.
No, let's not do magic. No.
That might be the campus thing I've ever said.
He fucking moans about spending £3 every 2 weeks on a comic, let alone fucking £4 every 5 minutes on a pack of cards.
That's what they spend.
You don't have to spend that.
Do you?
Well, you've got to build your deck, so if you buy...
The thing is, this cunt will sell snow to an Eskimo.
Yeah, I know. I saw the.
I'm a businessman.
The little pound signs in his eyes.
He'll be like, when he got his shop open, he'll be like, oh, so they're not shifting. Can you? I got a club tonight. Can you just come over and just talk to the boys? Yeah, all right, Chris. Oh, your shorts are looking good. Your pads, probably new ones anyway. Yeah. Do your dealing, yeah. Come on, these are the ones you want. No, I don't want to play Magic.
Ever play Magic, Al?
Oh, come on, how bad was we last year with the stickers and all?
Oh, I'm still bad now.
Fucking Civil War, Batman, and
I've got
and I was doing the football.
I've got 3 sticker books on the go. I've got Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I haven't even seen the film.
Yeah.
I'm collecting the stickers.
Play board games, ain't no problem. We can play board games.
I want
to learn how to play Ticket to Ride, so if you want to play Ticket to Ride...
I've played that a lot. That's good, though.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And the new Star Wars Tops sticker album's particularly good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a lot of doubles of it.
I think we worked it out the one time, though. I think you'd have to spend over 80
quid. You involved.
And it took me a while to get out of that.
Me and him were like going to Astor's every night and nicking packs, and then looking through the packs to see if we got these ones.
Yeah, allegedly we were doing that. And what was that? What was happening is
they were sticking together. We were nicking them, and then realising.
Well, if you went
self-service,
self-service, sometimes things might happen where they get.
Don't take yourself any deeper, guys.
It's only allegedly anywly. I wouldn't know anything about it. I haven't done it. And it's just someone said them before, and it wasn't even me. It was just like a friend of a friend. So.
Yeah. £50 a pack. I think I can have a couple of free packs, to be honest.
It's not so bad if a few of you've got them on the go. There's a few of us doing them.
Yeah, you can trade them.
There's 327 cards in the new one.
Son of a bitch.
Which I think's quite a lot. I think Panini are fairer than Topps.
Yeah,
it's easier to finish a Panini book than a Topps book.
I think they're all stuck there.
This is a kind of interesting conversation. I think
people
will really
but
latch onto.
I'm going to come away from that because I just thought of something when I thought about Monopoly Man.
Yeah.
And do you remember what you said about Steiger House Roundabout?
Yeah.
What are they doing there?
I have no idea.
Are they building a fucking Starbucks?
Are they probably stealing my idea?
Yeah.
Are they?
I don't know.
They're doing something.
You know what I'm on about, don't you? They've levelled it all off. Now, I'm going to say...
You thought I was fucking stupid when I said that, didn't
you? Can you please?
I have amazing ideas, and everyone just looks at me like I'm fucking stupid.
I want this recorded now because this is before I haven't seen anything anywhere. But Shane, a few years ago, before he opened the shop, he was telling me business ideas. I was like, yeah, go for it. He goes, if I had the fucking money, do you know what I'd do? I'd stick a Starbucks and a Burger King or something, because you had even the numbers of the franchise and stuff.
Shane's always been to franchises. He was talking to me about that.
Yeah, and he was just saying, yeah, it was off. To stick a Starbucks in the middle of the fucking roundabout. I was like, oh mate, that's a ridiculous idea. Yeah,
idea.
This was before drive-thrus were even over your mind.
Good idea.
Before we had a drive-thru in like Cardiff Bay and all that. I was like, yeah, you can just drive in, and you just got to make sure it's right because you don't want people just trying to drive through.
Yeah.
So it's only a one-way system. So he's like, yeah, we'll do that. And if that's what they're doing now, I'm like, fucking, wow.
I don't know what they're doing there, but they're doing something.
Yeah, they're doing something, Shane.
I love fortune, wouldn't you? Look, I had the same, like this Deliveroo.
Yeah.
You order on the app. I had that idea years ago. I said to my mum and dad, and they just laughed at me. Honestly, I said, what if you got people that like you could get your food delivered that you can't get delivered, like a McDonald's, a KFC, and whatever like that. He said there's a small fee, like either they pay you for representing their restaurant, or there's like a whatever it is delivery fee. And my dad thought I was fucking mental. He's like, no one's gonna pay that.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get the money? I said, well, they pay, and then I go and pick it up, sort of thing.
You think about it. How many people are gonna say, do you know what? I want a KFC. I am off my face. I can't go anywhere. I want a KFC. Deliveroo app. KFC. £3 for delivery. Wicked. I'll have that.
Yeah.
Bang.
Banging. Sunday.
Or at the chicken places.
Sunday with everyone got a hangover. I'm like, yeah, you make a fucking fortune. And they're a multi-million pound company.
Yeah. So it's a lot of legwork for that, and I wouldn't do that.
Deliveroo's not a great name either, is it?
You can get a
Nobody
motorbike. You
understand
don't
it.
just need to pedal.
Yeah.
Why is it a roo?
It doesn't have to be a roo, does it? Maybe
Where's
they're
the-
Australian.
Are they
And they were
Australian
thinking about a
company?
kangaroo's pouch or something.
Maybe.
Nice. Do you remember those shoes called kangaroos where they used to have a little pouch in them?
No, I never knew that,
I used to have a pair of those. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
What were we supposed to...
Someone's doing well, aren't
Yeah. So somebody's just stole my idea now on the podcast. Anyway, somebody is a millionaire. One about 64% in America is going to come over here and invest in all the brain debates.
they? Yeah, so one of those 64% of American
guy that
listeners are the
owns-
1% of the in the top 1%, aren't they?
What were you going to call your business, Shane?
One of the 64% is probably the guy that owns Starbucks. He's right,
Reckon?
he's just like,
I just need something else to
fuck
do.
me, that's
now.
a fucking great idea.
I wish I had that idea when I was young.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So,
Fucking.
I'm going to call it anything. I just wanted
I thought you might have had a
no, it would have been. I would have bought the roundabout and worked 8 days to have a couple of buildings on there, a couple of drive-thrus, and even some parking spots. So you can actually go in the restaurant as well.
Can you buy roundabouts?
Well,
I dunno.
Newport Council sell anything to anyone.
Yeah.
That's
So, scabby bastards.
true. I'd quite like to own a roundabout.
What? Oh yeah, yeah. No, I would like to be a lord of a roundabout. Yeah.
Just think about it, but they tell you a roundabout. If you could get planning, you turn around to them and said, "Look, I want planning permission. I'll buy this roundabout." They haven't got to maintain it, have they? It's something else off their thing.
Yeah.
They're
it
just
is
like,
something else.
What would you do with it, Chris?
What would I do with it? I'd probably put drive-through Starbucks. in
Oh,
it.
nice. It's a good idea, that.
drive from Starbucks, drive through Burger King.
Someone should have thought of that.
Yeah. Someone should have thought of that.
What would you do if you owned a roundabout, Gav?
He put a fucking bouncy castle in it. So.
You know, I get stuck on it for 6 months and wouldn't be able to get off.
Yeah.
Interesting. I read there's a good J.G. Ballard book about... it's like Robinson Crusoe, about these guys that drive through a roundabout and their car gets stuck in the roundabout and they can't get out, and they kind of live there for years and years like Robinson Crusoe, but stranded on an island, a traffic island. It's a brilliant book. I recommend that, guys.
Do you know what I'd do if I bought
Concrete
a roundabout
Island, that's called.
and I couldn't afford to put a Starbucks there? I'd put my own little private road on it, going around, and I'd drive around the opposite way to shit people up. just
Be
all,
allowed to.
just all day. It's my roundabout. Fucking go this way if I want. Just so cars go towards you. Woohoo! It's going the wrong fucking way!
Just flipping a bird
Yeah.
and just going around.
Like Mr. Bean. Oh, so there you go.
Good
That's a
idea.
good thing to do with a roundabout.
So somebody's going to steal that idea now.
I'd put a fort on there. I think something like a castle. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Casa de Alfonso.
Yeah.
Would you live on it?
Be quite noisy, wouldn't it?
Quite fumey.
Yeah.
It would be. Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
fuming. Yeah. Nah, bad idea. Coming away from that then. Well,
Shane's going to franchise all the UK's roundabouts.
Alright, buy them all now.
That's his latest plan. I'm up for that, Shane.
yeah. Looking for investors.
Yeah.
What's even better is if you sell them the roundabouts without actually running it by the council first, and then do a runner.
Like the hustle.
Do you remember the old the spinner things where you stick pictures in, spin them, and then the picture would move?
Yeah.
Do one of them, but have it stationary, so as you drive round and roundabout, picture moves.
Huh?
That's going to cause crashes.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's usually.
sticking a road on there and driving the opposite way
Well,
isn't.
Well, that's not my problem. That's just funny, isn't it?
To be fair, I mean, that's you cross the line there, Gav, mate.
Because you're going to have people
It's
going,
a
yeah.
roundabout, there's no
You're
lines.
literally going to have people going faster and faster, and they're trying to drift around the roundabout to make it look like it's going.
Yeah.
How fun would that be?
Yeah.
This Saturday watching them.
Someone's gonna think, "Oh, I don't like that picture. Get past it quick."
I'm gonna sue Gav. I'll make my money then.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Anything coming up in a few weeks? Then what's news? I mean, E3. Oh, I need some gamers to talk to, but
I told you about games.
When's
Don't tell
Spider-Man
me.
out?
not just because E3's just come up. You see, and I love E3.
Yeah? Well, tell me about it then.
I don't want to tell you about it. I haven't really looked into it.
Fucking, I have.
I want to talk games.
Have you? Go on, then. What's happening in E3 then, bud?
Well, Xbox are going to rip people off again.
Yeah, because they got the Xbox X, is it? Something like
Yeah.
that. It's not even the Scorpion. Or
I don't get why they just don't call it the Xbox cuntish.
Yeah, Xbox cunt.
No, cuntish, because they're
Cuntish.
just being cuntish.
Yeah.
They just released the Xbox One S last year,
Yeah.
and now they're doing an Xbox X because they're cunts.
They're just trying to. I
Because
don't know.
the S isn't as powerful as the PS Pro, is it? PS4 Pro. I don't know, I'm looking at Gav, I thought you knew. Right, okay. I don't think it was. And now they're just like, yeah, this is the X, and it's going to be the most powerful console in the world, and it can play 4K, and I'm just, I don't give a shit. What I want is a console that doesn't update every 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, it'll be the most powerful one for about a week.
Yeah.
And then another one will come out and they'll be like,
Yeah.
we need... How many letters have we got left in the alphabet? Shit, stick a 1 after the X and we'll call it Xbox One X1 747.
And then PlayStation
Wicked.
went on the Monday and went, this is Spider-Man. This is Last of Us 2. Good night, God bless.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't bother with anything else? Just went, no, this is Spider-Man. That's it. Yeah, we're going to have Call of Duty as well.
You got to start thinking
I'm the
about.
gamer, I might as well hold this.
Yeah, you
They say, the thing that works for me is PlayStation went in and went, well, you know what, we're just going to make games that work on what we've got that are brilliant. We're not going to give you 20 or 30 consoles to have for one game each. So that, you know,
Think you're
Chris
getting
goes,
it,
I've
yeah.
got to buy a new console for that one game.
Think you're getting a bit excited about fucking PlayStation, mate. I think they cunts.
Oh,
Oh, no.
bit of drama.
No.
Accent. Podcasts are good with drama.
They.
Yeah, tension.
So why the Xbox One then, Christopher? Explain to me.
Well, I think they're both cunts because I think they're both in some stupid war over not content, but just like trying to get the edge over. They're in a back and forth, aren't they? Of the most powerful console. They're both in that.
I just think it should have been like the last PlayStation and Xbox. I know they brought out a couple of them, but they were scattered. Where these has been like every year.
Yeah.
You've paid £500-600 when the PlayStation first came out. You were paying stupid money for it.
Yeah.
If you was lucky enough to get your hands on it, if you wasn't, you paid more. And then
Did you just say the first PlayStation?
no, PlayStation 4.
Fourth,
sorry.
sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the Pro came out like 2 years later, but then Xbox was releasing S, and now they're releasing
I
X.
don't know. I need to see. You know, I suppose to get a good opinion, you need to see the business plan there to realise where the fuck they're coming from. Why do you think you have to have such a quick cycle over consoles and generations? Like, I think like the Xbox to the Xbox One, the original Xbox to the Xbox 360. Sorry, there was about a 5 or 6 year cycle, and the Xbox 360 was even longer. And you think, but they're big fucking investments, aren't they? Like,
I can understand like bringing out a new console in a way of this is pretty much the same console, but we've added more memory and it's smaller. Okay, that's fine. You had to get the last one out. You've looked at your design and you're just like, technology's moved forward, but it doesn't matter. It's doing the same thing. It still plays at 1080, so on and so forth. But to go ahead now and go, oh, it's the most powerful console in the world, and it's now it's going to play 4K. I don't care.
yeah, but that's the thing.
Surely that's just a software update.
Yeah, exactly. And that's with the thing with Xbox is that they just seem to be missing the ball completely with the console. Like when Xbox One first came out, everyone was like, "What the fuck are you doing with it? Like, what do you mean? I got my laptop to go on Skype. You know, I use the Xbox to play fucking games.
And they
like.
took all them features away.
Yeah.
If you have a Connect now, none of the voice things works or anything anymore.
Yeah, they just completely left it. So, and then they just kind of continued with it. I thought, well, when they tried to rectify it, maybe they've kind of, all right, we learned our way there. Instead of just thinking, no, let's put out 2 different versions of the console and still kind of charge full whack of 300-400 quid for them.
Do you think they're following a model of like iPhones, where they're just kind of bringing out slightly modified versions regularly,
Yeah.
rather than the massive jumps?
Yeah, and that's maybe that is the case, and I think I'd respect that a little bit more if I fucking understood that was what they were doing, because it doesn't feel like that's what they're doing.
No, and I'd also like to point out the fact that they're releasing this new Xbox X, and yet it's the same price as America. Well, we're paying more. We're paying £450. They're paying $450. And I know the pound's quite weak, but still, that doesn't translate. And 2, you don't even get an Elite control pad in it. Now, an Elite control pad is £120. What difference that makes?
Because I didn't know the prices.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah.
Now, I can't remember how much I paid for the Xbox One. Was it 300 quid, something like that?
Yeah, it's 300 quid we paid,
Yeah. So you think 300 quid, to me, that is my maximum limit. Simply because...
That's like a week's wages.
Well, 300 quid's a lot of fucking money. And you think 450 quid plus the extra 100 odd quid for the controllers. Like, I would like to see how this is accessible to people. And why people who, like for me, that's a lot of money. That's like, it's a lot of money for most people, really. Unless, you're one of the 1% of the 64% listen in America, which, you know, all that. But I can't understand how that's acceptable and how they're making the money on that. Surely to God, say if your kid now, when we were young, always, we'd fucking dream for a Super Nintendo or whatever, and they were still pricey. The N64s, I think, were 100 quid when they came out, but relative to now, they're still quite expensive. So, if Mike, say if I had a kid, a couple of years down the line, they said, "Oh, Dad, I really want this Xbox X167891 or whatever." How much is it? 680 quid, or relative to today's value? You think, no, fuck off, like. No chance.
Yeah.
Because for that amount of money, you can go on holiday. For that amount of money, I can pay for a year's fucking lessons in an art or whatever you want to do, like tuition, like piano lessons. Like, that's a lot of money to be spent. That's not just loose change where you think, I'll save up a little bit because it's a nice little, it's a little subsidy on the side. Every now and then I can just play a game. It's a big fucking commitment.
It's like Ben just mentioned about the iPhone. They do exactly the same thing where they will re-release the same phone and slightly polish it and do a couple of quick changes, and yet every year the price goes up.
Yep.
You go from like £30 a month with no upfront fee to now it's £50 a month and there's £129 upfront fee, and it's like, what for? Oh, because this one's got this camera and this camera, and what's that camera? What's that one got? And the worst thing for me with Apple, just as one company, is the fact that they then... So what are we on, iPhone 7?
Yeah, I think so.
6, 7, whatever it is on, right?
Wow,
So say it's the iPhone 7.
I've got 6 and I've missed a year, so it'll be 8 this year.
Right,
so 8
right, okay, so say we've got the iPhone 7 now. So they'll do the iPhone 7, you get the iPhone 7, you get the iPhone 7 XL, and then you get an iPhone 7S or C or something like that.
Yeah.
And what's an iPhone 7S or C? It's an iPhone 5 that's just been converted over. It's exactly the same power, it just looks different.
Yeah.
So why don't you just buy an iPhone 5? Oh, that's right, because they don't make them anymore. So you have to buy a second-hand one. And nobody wants second-hand things. If they're going to get something, they want something new and sparkly and so on and so forth.
What always annoys me about them is the fact that I know from reading things that the technology that they've actually got for the phones is like so much more advanced than the phones that we have. So they sneakily bring out a little bit every year.
Yeah, it's just kind of control the market.
Yeah,
just so
they could just come out with it and just go, here's the ultimate phone.
Yeah.
They're so much further ahead than what we're getting.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That's a calculated thing when you think commercial technology.
Yeah.
You always want to make sure that, as a business, you've got a good 5-10 years trading in front of you.
They know what people want.
Yeah, so they're securing it. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose you can see it. I mean, if you detach from it as in like a moral standpoint, you can just say if it fucking sells, people are buying it.
Yeah,
working, isn't it? Personally, I don't know. Like, I don't know how people fucking sleep at night thinking they're stitching someone up.
it's one of them things. Like, for me, it's, oh yeah, this is newy, shiny. All right, great. But it's like you just said about kids; they always want the latest thing, and the latest thing is now. If you want to buy an iPhone, they're what, £800 to £1,000?
Are they?
It's like, no,
£1,000 fucking pound.
Yeah.
If you're not on contract, yeah.
Serious?
Yeah. So
It's the same with everything. You think cars are the same. Every couple of years you get a new, the same model, just upgraded.
Yeah.
it's actually in my universe of DJing as well. Notice the last couple of months there's been new DJ controllers coming out, and they've been called primes because they're 10 times better than the last one that was out. That's 10 times better than the one before it, but they all do essentially the same job. Yeah, they got more buttons to press, more things they do, more fancy stuff. But it's like,
Yeah.
They're only as good as a selector, Gav. Remember
Well,
that.
that's it. Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's why I stick with my one, mate. I'm not upgrading mine. It's awesome.
I don't know.
I got vinyl.
All right, he's fucking DJ chat again. Do you remember that
That's
shit?
like years old. That it's got flipping heck. If you can play that,
There we go, fuck now. Yeah.
that's is why. Yeah, we got to share a mic though, so we got to pass it back and forth.
Yeah.
Banter.
Whose fault's that?
Yeah. Oh, isn't that you and your kit? Isn't it?
The thing
I'm
is,
not dissing mine because
with the
obviously-
consoles, it all comes down to whether or not the games are any good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
absolutely. And like, I don't know. I get caught up with the whole thing. I don't want to go too deep with it, but I always get caught up with the whole thing because I just feel like it just doesn't fit with me. I don't understand it. Like, yeah, about the cars. Like, I haven't paid more than 300 quid for a car ever since I've owned one.
What is it? You can spend $3,000 on this one. It comes with a standard CD player, standard stereo, standard everything.
Yeah.
Or you can spend an extra $4,000 and your CD player will play MP3s. It comes
Yeah.
with a telly involved,
No.
and you've got electric windows and aircon.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had a chat with my brother because me and my brother are like chalk and cheese when it comes to cars. Like, he loves cars. He loves them, and he loves spending money on his cars when he's got money. Like, but he goes. I said to him, I was like he's got this lovely car. Like, he's got a Beamer and all that, and he's driving about. And he said he just took it in the thing and how much it cost him and stuff. I was like, fucking hell, Jay. I was like, wouldn't you? I mean, I couldn't imagine I'd rip it apart myself. I had to do that. Like, and I was just like, do you feel like you won this car? Do you feel like? He said, Chris, like, money's not forever. I just like cars, so I just want to spend my money on cars. I was like, fair enough, I suppose. Can't argue with that. Can
I
you?
agree with that. I agree sometimes, like, if people will spend a lot of money on cars and other things, I won't have anything but a Mac or a MacBook.
Yeah.
I know I just slated that ball. But the difference is then is my last two Macs have lasted me 7-8 years each. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of money up front, but it's an investment over the period for what I do with photoshopping and
I suppose
so on and so on and
I think
so
if you,
forth.
I think at the core of it, I suppose when you look at it, say if I was a type of person who said I need the new iPhones every year they come out, I need the new consoles every year they come out, and I need all the new shit that every
You'd be a
time.
cock.
Yeah, I would be more of a cock than I already am, and B would be I think you're not going to be getting like the satisfaction out of these things, you. So yeah, okay. So, say if you like my brother, you think, do you know what? I just really want a nice car, and you just spend that's where the majority of money. If you're getting the enjoyment out of it, yeah, fine. But I just can't see, I suppose, when as I say, when we're slamming out the new consoles every 6 fucking weeks, and they're slamming out the new kind of iPhones or whatever, how can you get that enjoyment out of that?
Yeah, I agree.
Can you
with
buy
that.
consoles on contract like you can phones?
Nah,
No.
I didn't think of that. No.
There you are, Shane. There's a new business.
Here you are.
So basically, you pay it off over the years, and then you got the opportunity to update it. if Xbox are going to keep on with this thing of keep bringing them
Yeah,
out,
do it like game hours. Like the mileage they do on the cars for the finance.
Ladies and gents, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Soon there will be contracted consoles.
Right, don't even try and nick that because we've
Well,
already fucking signed, dated, and
It's
posted
going
it
to be
to
called
ourselves.
the
that.
Ben Boomerang.
it's going to be on Tridiga Roundabout
Yeah, it's a good point.
in the next couple of years. But yeah, that might be the way they'll go. It makes sense, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
there you go. Drive-in theatre. Oof.
Yeah, could
Drive-in
do.
cinema. That'll be a hazard on that one.
But that's a good point, Bear. Like you're probably right. Like that, as things get like, less and less affordable, I think you'll get that. Like that, those Sprite Home shops and all, they prop up
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh man, they're just like, I feel sorry for the people that just, one, that actually use them, and two, that's got to use them, because
That's not the same though as
Why
buying a
do you
phone on
why do you
contract,
have to use them though?
'cause you haven't got any money.
yeah, because you
If you don't have the thing with me, I start with, if you don't have money, you don't get something.
well, we decided halfway through the part 2 that we were going to split this into 2 parts. So I'm going to say goodnight. If you'd like to get in touch, please contact us on Facebook page, Twitter, or mail at letschatgeek.com. I've been Seamus Jordan. He's been Christopher Alfonso.
See you next time.
It's Ben the Hitman Potter
Thank you very much.
and Gav the Magic Man. Woohoo! Good night. God bless. All the best. Part 2 coming next week.